wants me. Handsome zombies. Table juice, y'all. Handsome zombies, horror stories. She should be scared, but she wants me. Handsome zombies on the runway. I'm Dolph Lundgren, but love gunplay. What up, Gary Tyndall? So Magic. Yeah, we back again. It's 6 p.m. on a Sunday night, you know what I mean? And I'm back again. And today we're talking about the Hansom Zombies. What up, homie? Master Magnetism, what up? Kleptoism, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? I know there's more people in here, but it just say one. That don't make no sense, because 3 people just talked. They not, they playing with me. Um, have y'all seen the Universal Soldier? There we go, 9 people. Have y'all seen the Universal Soldier? So Imagine. Because that's what we're going to talk. I was just on YouTube talking about how ridiculous that movie is. But y'all seen the movie. Y'all probably seen it, So Imagine, right? They was really handsome zombies. You got to put handsome zombies on the shirt. I low-key want to do that. Great job on the Universal Soldier vid. Yo, I low-key want to do like a handsome zombie shirt. Because this shit is funny. It's like, they supposed to be zombies. They supposed to be dead. First of all, their bodies had to be like, how did they keep their bodies frozen? Like, how was they able to keep them? And then they was looking like they just looked like they should have been on the runway. I didn't forget about the air necklace. I definitely talked about that in the video. He had the human air bust down. What you talking about? With the And then as soon as he remembered himself, he started making a new one. I'm like, this dude is out his mind. Dolph Lundgren. Yeah, they stole my chain. Man had the human ear bust down. Talking about, I can't hear you. I'm like, yo, you're weird, bro. Yes, I've seen it. Hilarious voiceover. Dolph was a better guy than Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's a fact. Dolph Lundgren should have played Guile. If y'all gonna get some, because at least Dolph Lundgren he didn't even sound that foreign. Like, I think he put on an accent to sound American, and he didn't sound bad. Jean-Claude Van Damme always is gonna sound like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Van Damme. I'm saying his name like that on purpose. He looked more like God than he damn sure did. What up, my dude? Universal Soldier was hitting on all cylinders. Appreciate you, Zom. I forgot about it. You forgot about what, Mike Guyver? What up, Zom? The people who wrote the script spent less time thinking about this than it took you to question it just now. That's true. That's true. They must have. They must have. Because they were handsome zombies. Oh, you imagine walking down the runway with their guns? Handsome zombies. Stupid ass movie. I like those movies. I need more movies like that. I need more silly, ridiculous movies. Somebody said some movie called Beastmaster. I'm about to look that up. I'm about to look that up. Do I have any One Piece fans in here? They just revealed what Tony Chopper gonna look like on the live action, and I'm excited. But I also want to voice over it to make fun of it because it's gonna be funny. Jean-Claude Van Damme was popular. That's why. Yeah, but I don't care if he was popular, yo. He was terrible. So was Dolph Lundgren. How they gonna die in Vietnam and keep more ice to the 80s? I forgot. It wasn't the 80s, it was the 90s, bro. That movie came out in 1992. That was the 90s. They kept them on ice for wow long, yo. Then brought them back. And then, first of all, it was clear. Like, at one point, there was the two doctors, the white doctor and the black doctor. And the white doctor was like, yo, after Dolph Lundgren's character like remembered who he was and was like terrorizing them, the white dude was like, yo, we gotta stop him. I have an idea. And then the black dude was like, it'll be easy if I do it. I'm like, no, it won't. You just doing it because you black. They just wrote that in the script because you black and you gotta die first. Like, that was wild stupid. Handsome zombies in the army. Death can't stop me. Oh, so shiny. Chopping Mall was a ridiculous movie. 3 killer robots protecting the mall from teenagers. What? That sounds crazy. Bedazzled is a silly movie, but good. Martel Garcia, you gotta explain to me what Bedazzled is. Oh, wait, hold on. Am I bugging? No. Are you talking about Pumpkin? Bedazzled. That's the movie with With Brendan Fraser. Yo, I love that movie. That movie is hilarious. That's the one where he's trying to get the girl and he gets the wishes from the devil. That movie is wild funny. Have you seen Bloodsport and John Claude Van Damme's terrible impersonation trying to be blinded? No, I've seen Bloodsport. So like as a kid growing up, we had cable. So whatever was like in rotation, I watched, and I remember watching Bloodsport a lot. I think we had Bloodsport, like somebody had taped it. Also, shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody giving likes. If you can afford to, you can also give a donation, which is like one of that little thing with the star in there. That is always helpful to help me, with whatever I got to, so I can continue to do this. Because the goal is to not, to just be able to do this. John Claude Van Damme was the inspiration for Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat. I ain't gonna hold you. Johnny Cage and Mortal Kombat, I probably need to do too. Beastmaster's the jam. I'm about to go find that. Bedazzle was hilarious. I love that movie. John Claude Van Damme had a pretty face in some pretty terrible movies. I mean, John Claude Van Damme was a traditionally attractive European white dude. I mean, like, but then he's a zombie. But I'm like, yo, make them real zombies. If I redid Universal Soldier, they'd be real zombies. They would not be looking low. They faces be all fucked up. Their faces would be crazy. They're like, they had the little thing, like where you can see the gums and the teeth. They have all that. They'd be green. That would be fire now. Make them real zombies? Out of here. Bedazzled with Brendan Fraser makes wishes with that shit was funny. My favorite part of Bedazzled is when he made himself intellectual when he was on the beach and then the muscle dudes started kicking sand in his face and he had sand in his mouth and then they walked off and one of the dudes it was what's that actor's name? I can't remember his name right now. He had the mad crazy silly walk. Bedazzled was hilarious. How about Full Eclipse? What's that? You gotta explain it to me, Master Magnetism. Elizabeth Hurley was fire in Bedazzled. Elizabeth Hurley was fire back in the day. Frank Langella as Skeletor makes a lot of sense. Huh? What? Orlando Jones with the walk, yeah. Makes a lot of sense as long as you've never seen an episode of He-Man. Him and Lundgren playing Skeletor and He-Man totally straight was a wild choice. OG 90s Mortal Kombat movie, Annihilation. I'm definitely going to do the Mortal Kombat movie, yo. Appreciate y'all. I just seen the donation coming. Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. Brent Wilson, appreciate you, brother. That's helpful. Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. That's a fact. I'm telling you, we're going to do that. I just need a producer. I just need like a house beat, and we're going to do the Hansom Zombies song. You heard me, Pumpkin? We doing the Hansom Zombies song. We doing Handsome Zombies. Huh? Handsome Zombies. Gary Tyndall said. Huh? A couple of ooh baby girls. What you mean? That's the girls that get the same background. Oh, I know who I'ma ask. Just come to mind in your vid. You said he doing those Green Ranger kicks. John Claude Van Damme and Jason David Frank, Green Ranger had beef in real word. Who you think will win, John Claude Van Damme or Jason David Frank? I might go with John Claude Van Damme because he like 60 something. He's still Diesel. John Claude Van Damme is still Diesel. He probably taking steroids, but he's still Diesel. I don't know if you want to fight him. And I don't know I think Jason David Frank could fight. But John Claude Van Damme, am I bugging, Pumpkin? John Claude Van Damme could fight though, right? John Claude Van Damme had real hands. He had real hands. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Jason David Frank can't do the splits. Yeah, I don't know if Jason David Frank could mess with John Claude Van Damme, bro. Rest in peace to Jason David Frank. Rest in peace to Jason David Frank. Legend, incredible legend. But John Claude Van Damme, nah, man. John Claude Van Damme. Jason David Frank could beat up Steven Seagal though. He'll beat Steven Seagal ass. But I don't know about my man John Claude Van Damme. I could watch Soul Imagines every day. Appreciate you. Mario Van Peebles plays a guy who leads a team of X-Men werewolves. What? Hold on. What movie is this again? Master Magnetism? I have to watch this full of clips. I have to watch that. I'm writing that on my.
Definitely gotta watch that shit. That shit was fire.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, it's fire.
That shit fire.
Nah, not Mario Van Peebles.
Yo, the werewolf cops.
Chill. Okay, we about to do that. I got you on that. I got to meet Jason David Frank once in 2020. Dude was fun to be around. He seemed like it. Your man never let go of that role. He like, yo, I'm the Green Ranger for life. And I'm the white one, too. Jean-Claude Van Damme only did ballet, no real combat skills. You sure? I don't know if I believe that. Jean-Claude Van Damme only did ballet? Nuh-uh. It says Belgian martial artist. Don't try to play Jean-Claude Van Damme.
They're trying to Steven Seagal.
Nah, don't play Jean-Claude Van Damme. He is a martial artist. Nah, you ain't gonna play Jean-Claude Van Damme like that. What up, though, from Detroit? It's Batshit Crazy Stu. What up, Detroit? I gotta get out there, man. I never been to Detroit. I wanna go. I wanna go. We need Spawn with Michael Jai White and John Leguizamo as the clown. Mike Guy, but you ain't never lie. I do got to do that one. Didn't Jason David Frank do professional fighting after Power Rangers? He might have klepto-wisdom. I don't know much about. I mean, I got nothing but love and respect for Jason David Frank. I'm just saying Jean-Claude Van Damme is Jean-Claude Van Damme. That we ain't going to try and play Jean-Claude Van Damme. You know what I'm saying? Like Jean-Claude Van Damme. I'm saying his name weird on purpose. Is Jean-Claude Van Damme. You know what I mean? You can't block the super split nut punch combo. Nah. And he was the Red Ranger. You can't Steven Seagal to Van Damme. Nah. Yo, Jean-Claude Van Damme is 18 and 1 pro kickboxer. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Jean-Claude Van Damme with full contact. Jason David, hold on, what are we talking about? Jean-Claude Van Damme? Yeah, I'm like, yo, man. I'll put you up when you come out here. Yeah, I would like to. I just got to figure out if I could do an event or something out there. Again, a reminder, if anybody wants to donate, help me out. There's a link besides the likes where you could like send a donation. It could be $2, it could be $1. Doesn't matter to me. You know, I just I appreciate the support. Endless stamina, and if they can scrap your doom. You should do Mark for Death with Steven Seagal. I'm definitely doing Steven Seagal because Steven Seagal is ridiculous. Idea. A Dino Thunder So Imagine of the Black and Black episodes where Jason David Frank gets his appreciate you unwritten words. Appreciate you. Thank you. Much love. They don't let I be pressing reply on these so I can send y'all a message, but it don't let me do nothing but like it be like report or whatever. Like I'm not reporting you for looking out. Appreciate you. You know I like to see a bald-headed Trill on Star Trek just one time. Steven Seagal above the law. Steven Seagal movie do exit wounds but didn't know. Exit wounds with DMX would be crazy. Because every time I do DMX saying something, he going to talk in DMX voice. What? What you saying? He going to talk in DMX voice. Wikipedia says Jean-Claude Van Damme was 44-4 in karate and kickboxing competition before he started moving. That's what I'm saying, yo. Don't try to rewrite Jean-Claude Van Damme's history, bro. Jean-Claude Van Damme had hands. He ain't just do ballet. Y'all ain't going to try and play Jean-Claude Van Damme on my stream because I'm from the 90s. And Jean-Claude, here's two people I don't play about. Martel Garcia, appreciate you. Jean-Claude Van Damme, Patrick Swayze. Patrick Swayze before Jean-Claude Van Damme. I will take no slander of Patrick Swayze. You ain't, y'all gonna, you not, listen, bro. Ren Wilson, appreciate you, brother. Patrick Swayze, nah, we ain't, like, Jean-Claude Van Damme and Patrick Swayze, bro. Patrick Swayze before Jean-Claude, and another person, but this is more like Jim Kelly. You can't talk no, but no, ain't nobody gonna talk crap about Jim Kelly. Have you done Varsity Blues? I have not, but I remember that movie. I remember that movie is like slightly. That's with the football dudes, right? Kleptoism. I agree with Mike Guyver. What did Mike Guyver say? Steven Seagal and Above the Law. I might have to do. I definitely want to do a Steven Seagal movie because he always look like this. So shout out everybody for the donations. Appreciate y'all like 100%. Like that shit is very helpful. And I like doing YouTube. I like being on YouTube more than I like being on Instagram. Even though my Instagram that I just did was actually pretty dope, but it's rare, it's in and out. But here y'all really be here and we be kicking it. Like I feel like we were building community, and that's what I really love. Like when I did the event last Friday, that was about building community. And so my goal is to keep building my channel till I could get to so I could get to a place where I could come to where y'all at and do an event where y'all at and we could kick it in person and crack jokes and talk about how ridiculous these movies are. Master of Magnetism, where you located at? Where you at? You in Los Angeles, right? Or am I bugging? There's a YouTube channel called Superpower Beatdown. I heard of it, where the Green Ranger fought Ryu and the White Ranger fought Scorpion. Who won? The Green Ranger and the White Ranger should. Well, I guess the White Ranger could be Scorpion. You can't slander Swayze B. Man's solidified the culture. I mean, Swayze couldn't really fight. He was always the fight dude, but it's okay. Lauren Renee, what up, Lauren Renee? I really want you to do the thing. What thing? I know what you mean. I'm being silly. Dirty Dancing is still fire. I might have to do that one. Black Dog with Patrick Swayze. He was a truck driver and was unknowingly hauling guns. Was being chased by me. He was being chased by, and I would do anything for love. That guy, that Meatloaf. The thing is traumatizing. I've never watched the movie. I heard it's crazy. Steven Seagal's heyday is so small in time, though. Is it worth it? Is it legit? Or is it a guy thing? I don't know. Harlem. Okay, right. You did tell me that. You right. You from the neighborhood. You from around you from further up in Harlem or like east of what part of Harlem, Master Magnetism? I'm over by Central Park. Jason David Frank won both, so that's some bull crap. There's no way that the Green Ranger is beating Ryu. Fuck out of here. We actually met about oh shit. We met at the Bowery, bro. Why you ain't introduce yourself as we gotta kick it. I didn't realize that you was that was you, bro. I didn't realize that was you, brother. Maybe you did tell me, and I had so much going on and I forgot. Um, but appreciate you for coming out, man. Like that shit was dope. What did you think of the Blade So Imagine since you was in the building? Just watched Roadhouse. That was way crazier than I remember. That movie was insane. Andrew Hyman, Wolverine's bugged out. Is Pumpkin all right? Yeah, he there. And the Expendables. So, Master Magnetism, if you was at the Bowery and then you met Pumpkin, he was the one that was introducing everybody. And the Expendables movie would catch a lot of action stars. The Expendables, I've never Sugar Hill. Okay, the Expendables, I've never seen. It was fan votes. Oh, get out of here. We talked about time travel. Oh shit. Oh, bro, that was you. Come on, man. I remember that conversation. We were sitting in the back room. Master of Magnetism is officially fam now. I remember that. We had a conversation about time travel and how it can't happen. Yo, the Rangers are actually tough. Their comic books is no joke. My bad. I'm not saying the Rangers ain't official. But Ryu? Come on, bro. That's what I was saying. The White Ranger maybe could beat Scorpion. But Ryu's a different type of animal, bro. Ryu, come on, man. You got to do the three stages of Steven Seagal: young and slow, mid-age, and slow and old and slow. I might have to. Steven Seagal is ridiculous with that. The Thing and really any other John Carpenter movies are perfect for So Imagine. It's not as insane as They Live or Big Trouble in Little China. but great in a different way. Right, I've done two John Carpenters already. All right, I'm gonna look into the thing then, bro. Please do Boy Meets World. That's a classic right there. Give me an episode. That's the other thing. Y'all be like, yo, do a show. You got to give me an episode because sometimes these shows you watch them and you like, this is cool, but I need an episode that's really crazy. That's gonna be fun to do. Like I just did a Soul Imagine for the Tick. I haven't put it out yet, but I did the episode that like an episode that to me as a kid was like my favorite episode. And I don't know if you ever watched the Tick as a kid in the '90s. There's a villain called Chairface Chippendale, and it's a dude that got a chair as a face. Chairface Chippendale's episode is my favorite episode of that show. And there's also an episode where it's like there's a hero that lives in the sewers. His name is Sewer. Was it Sewer Urchin? And Sewer Urchin is like a superhero, but nobody respects him on the surface because he stinks. But in the sewer, in the sewer, in the sewer, man's lit. I gotta find that episode. Yeah, Time Cop is a good one. Ren Wilson, what's Time Cop? Time Cop,
Van Damme, yo.
huh?
Time Cop, that's another Van Damme classic.
Wait, Tom Cop is Van Damme again?
Yes, Time Cop.
Von Damme. I want to do more Von Dammes because I'm gonna make fun of Street Fighter every time I do a Von Damme movie. Street Fighter is getting straight, catching strays. Dirty New Yorker is in the building. Dirty New Yorker is in the building. Y'all show love to Dirty New Yorker. Nigerian medic, appreciate you, brother. Like, thank you. Dirty New Yorker. If y'all don't know, if any of y'all was at the event, at the Bowery Electric, Dirty New Yorker is very much. I couldn't have done it without her. Like, she really helped me put that together, and hopefully we'll do something again soon, like a listening party. Um, Bro, I'm in that canoe too, coughing for no good reason. No. I know why I'm coughing. I was like, I'm fine now, but I get these things where I like get it's all like up here, and then I'll just get like a cough, and then the cough will stay for a little bit. To be fair, there was an alternate ending to that Green Ranger. Okay, it needed to be. Wait, what did I miss with very recent arrival? LP. I don't know. We were talking about mad stuff. We were just on here running our mouths. I was talking about the Hansom Zombies, horror stories. Wait, hold on. I'm looking at John Claude Van Damme's movieography. I got Bloodsport, Kickboxer. Is that not the same movie? Anyway, Lionheart, Hard Target, Double Impact, Universal Soldier, Nowhere to Run, Street Fighter, and then The Quest. Unwritten Worlds, the titles of the episodes were hilarious. The Tick is so much fire. I had a crush on American Made. American Made looked like Demi Moore. Hot Shots with Charlie Sheen. Mike Guyver, what is Hot Shots with Charlie Sheen? Hot Hot Shots with Charlie Sheen. Double Impact was with Dennis Rodman. No, it wasn't. This is him twice. Double Impact is
Dennis Rodman plays an arms dealer in that one, I think.
Oh, I was about to say, this is John Claude Van Damme twice. Eat your heart out, sinners. You thought Michael B. Jordan twice was gangster. John Claude Van Damme twice was first. Double Team is with Dennis Rodman.
Double team?
Yeah, not Double Impact. Double Impact is John Claude Van Damme twice. I'm about to do the Hansom Zombies. Handsome Zombies. Horror stories. She should be scared, but she wants me. Love your work. Can't wait to see Blade. You're going to kill it. Appreciate you. People that were at the event, they saw the Blade one, and I decided to release it today. I also got a RoboCop one written and ready to go. I just haven't recorded it yet. Hot Shots with Charlie Sheen. Let me go back, see if Bloodsport, Time Cop is the best. Time Cop is John Claude Van Damme. I don't see it here. I see Cyborg is John Claude Van Damme. In Hell, 2003. No Retreat, No Surrender. Oh, I see Time Cop here. Okay, I gotta do that. The Gardener. Oh, this must be something new. Yeah, I gotta look into Time Cop. That sounds funny. Sudden Death was a good one.
Stop it. Conch.
But Square. Red Wilson said Double Impact is John Claude Van Damme, but Square. Hot Shots is a parody movie of Top Gun. Okay. Hot Shots was a Top Gun. Yo, the Quest was kickboxer, but in the 1920s. Word. He got a movie called Cyborg. Not the Quest, but kickboxers in the 1920s. John Claude Van Damme. I'm gonna be on here for like 5 more minutes. I'm doing half an hour's on. That's the plan. John Claude Van Damme also played twins in a movie, but one of them died in the first 10 minutes. Is that the Double Impact movie? So you're the guy who makes these? Yes, it's me. Oversimplified Productions. Yes, it's me. You'll never figure out my evil plan. You'll never figure out why I do these videos. Did you do the episode of Family Matters when Steve becomes Bruce Lee? No. But you know what episode I would do? When Steve went undercover as a gangster and he was in the gangbanger's house and he was like when I was a baby, the doctor slapped me. It was like, what'd you do? He's like, I shot him. That shit was funny. Handsome Zombies. Also Sparty. Oops, I'm naked. So not sorry. Yo, we about to make that a single. The Quest was fire. The Quest was fire, really? 1996? The Quest is damn near just Street Fighter. He was trying to get it right because he ruined that damn Street Fighter movie. Stupid ass movie. I'm still mad at that. That movie, every time I do a John Claude Van Damme movie, Street Fighter is catching strays. On God, Street Fighter is catching strays. Every time. How you get past the shh? Don't tell nobody. Oversimplified Productions. All jokes aside, a lot of the ones I do, I think a lot of it falls under fair use. What happens is I have issues when I use audio a lot of times for the movies. If I don't use no audio, I normally don't have issues. But a lot of it's under fair use because I'm showing the film, I'm showing pieces of the film, but I'm talking over it. This is own content, so I don't get as much. But I do get. Don't get me wrong, I do get them sometimes, depending on the movie. But I think a lot of times when I get them, it's because I use the clip from the movie that has vocals in it. So you have to kind of like change it enough. So I've been able. I've been. Don't jinx me. But I've been good for the most part. Universal Soldier sequel was just as crazy. John Claude Van Damme versus Goldberg. I thought it was John Claude Van Damme versus Michael Jai White in the sequel. The episode of Boy Meets World when he tries to live on his own in an apartment in Philly and it's falling apart. That I might have to do that. That look funny. That sounds funny. Yeah, that sounds funny. How about Do the Urkel episode? Oh, not Do the Urkel. John Claude Van Damme movies hard target. I just seen that. Oh, I gotta try that. Use no sound. Well, yeah, I just do the voiceovers myself, and I think when I don't use clips from the movie, it goes over better. I'm still trying it out, so you know what I mean. Dude, every time somebody watches John Claude Van Damme movie, every John Claude Van Damme movie no, that's a fact. Here's the thing. I'm always gonna shit on the Street Fighter movie. Cause it was stupid. I told one of the kids I work with, one of the teenagers at the job, I was like, you gotta watch, cause he's a Street Fighter fan. I was like, you gotta watch the '90s movie. Yo, it's terrible. And then he was like, yo, that movie was bad, but I've seen worse. I'm like, man, that movie is terrible. Dude, every time somebody watches, oh, hold on. Remember the movie Clock Stoppers? No, I never seen that Unwritten Words. I know the name, but I never seen it. Romeo Must Die with Jet Li and Aaliyah. I might have to take you up on that one, bro. John Cena the Marine. I might get in trouble for that one. He was in it too. John Claude Van Damme versus Goldberg featuring Black Dynamite. That sounds crazy. John Claude. Wasn't John Claude Van Damme back and he was a zombie, but he remembered, and so he was like running the program? Which of your parents is from Barbados? My pops, my baba was from Barbados. My baba was from Barbados. My mama was from Harlem. And my grandmother on my mama's side was from down south, I think North Carolina. North Carolina. Anything that reminds you of Street Fighter should catch straight. That's a fact. Mortal Kombat, when I do Mortal Kombat, I'm going to do on a Street Fighter movie too. This is much better than that stupid ass Street Fighter movie with John Claude Van Damme. I'm telling you. And I got a copyright strike on it after it was already doing well. Now they talking about you can't make no money on this. I'm like, bro, nobody cared about this movie before I made this video. Nobody care about this goddamn movie. Hell, you getting in my? Why you getting in my pockets about? I'm. This is promotion. God damn it. All right, I'm getting off live now because I got to do things like make lunch for work tomorrow because I can't be spending money in that in Manhattan. Sandwich is $20. Who tried to do that? For real, we just might be family. We might. When we get in Earthworm Jim. You know what? Thank you for reminding me because I'm going to do the Earthworm Jim cartoon and the video game. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for pulling up, Nigerian Medic. Second Mortal Kombat movie was worse than the Street Fighter movie. Nah, I don't think so. I don't know if I'm going with you on that one, bro. That Street Fighter movie was awful. At least the Mortal Kombat movies got the casting right. The Street Fighter movies didn't even get the casting right. It was just awful. Because you making money more than them. I wish. Black beans and ground beef is a simple meal. Doesn't cost too much. Yeah, I thought out some shrimp. I'm about to make a shrimp scampi. Stay up, bro. I'm doing you a favor with your $20 sandwiches. Wild, yo, Manhattan is crazy, bro. $20, maybe 17 and no chips. This is before you get the chips. They wildin'. Appreciate you and your works. All right, thank you, y'all. I'll be back here on Wednesday. We'll try to do it around the same time. Be on the lookout for the Handsome Zombies single and release party this Halloween. Pull up in your best dead outfits. All right, we out.